Well, back to school is very near. That means students will be back on the fields. And joining us today to tell us about injuries and how to possibly treat them from Mercy Health St. Rita's, we have athletic trainers with the sports medicine team. We have Logan Nagel and Erica Anderson. And thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
All right, good to see you guys. So now it will be back to school, and in fact, I think some teams are already starting to practice football and things like that. What kind of things should the students and their families be prepared for as they start to get back into these sports?
Yeah, first and foremost, we want to make sure that they're following up with their team physicians or their physicians and just making sure that they're safe to return to the sports that they love. Make sure that they're having the proper equipment to participate in the sports that they enjoy. Make sure it's fitting right and they're using it correctly to help avoid injuries. If you're an outside sport, make sure that you're getting outside now versus spending your whole summer inside in the air condition. We want you to acclimate to the heat. Start your activity now. Don't go from 0 to 100 because you're going to be more susceptible to injuries. And lastly, educate yourself on the rules and changes of your sport to protect you and those around you.
So when sports start up in the fall season for the schools, what common injuries do you guys see that yeah, there's going to be these injuries coming in now?
Yeah, especially in those early months, we're looking at a lot of sprains. You're looking at ankle sprains. You're looking at your strains, those hamstrings, those quads. A lot of blisters straight out the gate, shin splints, chronic overuse injuries. And then obviously without fail, sometimes we do have those bigger injuries as well.
Are those kind of injuries, I don't want to say easy to treat, but are they treatable so they can get back onto the field and start playing what they like to play again?
Absolutely, and that's what we're here for. We're to help them through those injuries and make progressions that are safe for them to get back to sport in a timely manner.
I know as a parent, sometimes you're like, your kid gets hurt and you're like, oh, it's all right. Just get back out there, But when do you know as a parent, yeah, maybe they need to see someone like you guys to take care of it?
Absolutely. We're kind of the first line of defense when it comes to sports medicine healthcare. As soon as something happens, you should really talk to your athletic trainer at your given school so then they can help you along. We can do an evaluation, we can give education, we can give specific rehab techniques, things like that to help get them back as fast as we can. And then on top of that, we're specifically trained to really help these individuals get to the right further health care. So we can help refer to an Orthopedic Institute of Ohio or refer to a specialist, things like that. We can help you along that process. And it really helps the student athlete and their parents just knowing that process moving forward.
I think sometimes people, though, are afraid to start that process because they're afraid that maybe they'll be out too long or won't help them out. But I assume you guys have seen great things that you get to you guys soon and then things can happen and get them right back going.
Absolutely. There's plenty of studies out there that show that the sooner you seek help, the faster you get back on the field and all these things. And, we really work close with our coaches, our team physicians and everybody. So there's proper communication with this, give proper timelines, helping them moving forward and how to best return safely and effectively as possible.
So do you have any last minute tips like, just stay healthy in general when you're trying to be active?
Yeah, most importantly, know your limits and know your body. When something doesn't feel right, seek care. Come see your athletic trainer, or if you're not a high school or collegiate athlete, go see your family physician or an orthopedic doctor. Set realistic goals for yourself. Going 100% out the gate is not going to be effective for you. So work at those small goals that are attainable to help you achieve those big goals. And lastly, just fuel your body. It's what you eat, it's what you drink, and how you sleep. So set yourself up for success out the gate.
Wow, yeah, some really great advice. Erica and Logan, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.